Berry Farm is pleased to present Krazy Kirk and the Hillbillies.
Howdy, everybody! Let me hear you say yeehaw! This is a good turnout. I'm very happy to see who is here and who is not. And I don't mean to be judgmental, but the people that did not show up are the ones that I don't like. Sorry, but I don't think I offended any of you people, because you are the people that I like. Very much, especially these two here. Even though you're a little late, we were worried about you. And those people, well, like these people, those are nice, fine people. Those two, I don't know about those two. That's why they seat them in this section. They're seated in the section, the troublemaker section. They will be escorted out of the park in about half an hour. It's always fun to look at them, try to figure out what they did wrong. I don't know what they did. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about you guys backstage. We are happy to be working, doing this. As far as jobs go, this is as fun as any kind of job can be. We love doing this, and we have never been treated better by anybody than Knott's Berry Farm. It's fantastic. Thank you, Knott's Berry Farm. And we are very impressed with all the bands that they have hired here. They're fantastic. We are all rock and roll musicians, so we kind of tend to gravitate towards the rock and roll stages. And they are really good rock and roll bands that have been playing here. Make us feel a little jealous, a little bit. No? Okay, good. I know y'all are players, so that's I was baiting you to react that way. But this is even more important. It's very important that you see these other bands, check them out. But it's mostly important that you still like us the most. Thank you. You gotta know who this guy is. Eric the Great, Bam Bam Brad, Wranglin' Rick, Whistlin' Rick. And let's get started with our tribute to our favorite character. Our favorite character is Snoopy, in case you did not know. We have two of the cutest babies in the audience right now. They're both wearing pink shoes. And what we're gonna do, we don't normally do this, but those babies, both of your babies are so cute that we're gonna do a baby pass, where we pass the baby around to everybody. It's important that you end up with the correct baby. So pay close attention when you get your baby, and that it's your baby, and same for you. And you may go ahead and start that now. It's important that you do not hog the baby. We're trying to get the babies to everyone. Everyone gets a shot of the baby. Cute. They smell so good at that age. But don't be whiffing the baby. Don't be outwardly sniffing the babies. Don't do that. You can start it when we start this song. We're going to start. Here's the Summertime Blues. I'm gonna raise a holler, and I'm working on something just a higher than a dollar. Every time I call my baby to try to get a date, my boss says, "So, Dad, son, you gotta work late." Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do. There ain't no cure for the summertime. Son, you gotta earn some money. If you wanna use the car to go riding next Sunday. I didn't go to work, I told the boss that I was sick. You can't use the car cause you didn't work a lick. Sometimes I wonder what am I gonna do, cause there ain't no cure for the summertime. Yeah. This next particular song is a song that involves traveling great distance by foot, not by motor scooter. If you did it on a motor scooter, who cares? You can travel great distance on a motor scooter. I never have, but I've heard you can. But I've never walked 500 miles!
I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, you know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, you know I'm gonna be the man who's getting drunk with you. If I haver, you know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the man who walks out.
sit and stall and maybe say that you. A lot of pressure on us each show to do a good show. We go through more than you might think about. A lot goes into preparing this show, the right format for the right audience. You might not be aware of this, but we look at you through the cracks of the doors to see who's here. And then we evaluate what we have to work with, what we're dealing with. And this particular show, we were stressed out because there's 3 younger men that are so cool. The coolest guys. They're so cool, we don't know the kind of music to reach them with. You know who you are. These guys look like the kind of guys that might not be too impressed by too much, but maybe metal music. And when we say metal, we're referring to that in the positive sense because we like it. But we don't play it metal in the form of metal. We kind of use wood. You can hear it actually. This particular song, there's more metal people here. That now we got more. Our metal friends are showing up. I can't believe you're here right now. This is really weird. But you're here at the right time. This is the most raucous audience we've ever had. Let's do it. Let's do this particular song, and I think this song represents our lifestyle, which we share. Yes, we rock and roll every night. Yes, and we party every day.
You show us everything you got. Keep on dancing till the room gets hot. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You say you wanna go for a spin. Party's just begun, we'll let you in. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. You say you might be mine for a while, looking fancy girl, I like your style. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You show us everything you got, baby, that's quite a lot. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. You keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day.
Let's hear for our drummer Bam Bam, sacrificing his hands for you rock and roll people. You know who you are. Now I think we need to do a country song just so that we don't freak out the older people. And this particular song requires the use of the Fender Telecaster guitar. Rick is putting on the Telecaster because we're going to do a classic country song. I'm sure you're going to think of the Beatles, think of Ringo Starr because they did a great job with this song, but we're going to try to do it more like the originals, like Buck Owens and the Buckaroos with their Bakersfield sound, and do this traditional song called Act Naturally. Something's happened here to this venue. I noticed that you're feeling a chill. I saw you. It's not normally this cold in this venue, but it's freezing right now. I noticed this attraction has stopped, and I noticed a big crowd of people leaving the venue right now. There's a certain amount of fear in these fine people. But I see the rest of you are sticking around and staying. Want to see what may be seen here, even though it might not be pleasant. We're going to tell a story theatrically, using theatrics. We will be the band, of course, but we will also be the players of the theater, the thespians, if you will. We will need a storyteller, or what we refer to as the teller of the story. That will be performed by Rick Storey. We're going to use Wranglin' Rick. Something you need to know about Wranglin' Rick and his personal life. I normally don't share his personal life with the world because it's personal. But you must know that Wrangling Rick is a wrangler by trade. He is an actual wrangler. He's an actual vegetarian. So he wrangles zucchinis. So what I want you to do, I want you to play this character as a person that works in the village grocery store in the produce section. Then I want you to drop that character and become an evil meat-eating demon bassist. England Rick can do it. He's got the range to play that kind of roles. Over here, playing the person in the village that has trouble with most everything except percussive instruments. He's a genius. He's brilliant with percussive instruments. So he will be the village savant percussionist drummer. Bam Bam! Playing the title role, the most important piece in this production. The title role happens to be a villain, and not just any old villain, the most evil entity that we know of. That's where he excels, what he does best. I want them to see you work a little bit, Eric, when you're ready. I want you to give them your most evil walk across the stage. Go ahead.
Oh.
You better pull back a little bit, because he's doing a lot of subtleties that make it even more terrifying. He's not going over the top. You're brilliant. Playing our villain, Eric the Great. I cast myself as the lead. You're going to hear the melody, and you're going to want to start clapping with us, but we ask you not to do so until I give you the cue to help elevate the ending. Speaking of elevating the ending, every single time we have performed this piece, we've received a standing ovation. Every single time. So, just telling you. And now we shall present our version of The Devil Went Down to Georgia. As he rosined up his bow, and he pulled the bow across the strings, and it made an evil hiss. A band of demons joined right in, and it sounded something like this. Stop doing that. You are freaking me out. It's really weird what you're doing right now.
When the devil finished, Johnny said,
"Well, you're a pretty good old son. So sit in that chair right there. Let me show you how to do it."
He played. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the red band, I know. When did you talk about no child? Let's go.
what you say.